Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami and in this episode of Rate Decay, I'm gonna be reacting to UP10TION's recent comeback, Light. Now for this one, I know that a lot of people and especially my good friend Yuri have been excited for this reaction from me because I am a pretty decently big fan of UP10TION. I think that their song Blue Rose is amazing, and honestly I've been waiting for another song like that from them, but the comeback that they had after Blue Rose, which is a song from 2018 I believe, uh, didn't really impress me too much. It wasn't bad, but it didn't really end up being as good or better than Blue Rose. So I'm really hoping that this one, Light, is going to be as good, or at least good, for me to really be able to enjoy it, because I really want to enjoy it, because Blue Rose was amazing. Like, it came out of nowhere for me and I love the shit out of that song. So I'm really hopeful that this one is gonna be as good, but it's probably not gonna be, but still we have to react to it to check to know that. So without further ado, let's just jump into it in 3, 2, 1. Interesting instrumental. Okay, instantly I would say the music video is definitely better. Okay, at the very least, compared to Your Gravity, it's different enough for me to be actually able to enjoy it for itself, not for it being similar to Blue Rose. Okay, it actually hits pretty hard. I love his hair. Okay, I'll definitely have to react to it a second time because so far it's a little bit incoherent. At least I cannot comprehend it as well. I feel like it's not a bad song, but I don't really find it as catchy on first listen. There's parts that I like though. And the music video I'm definitely enjoying. Also the choreo is actually pretty cool. It's definitely better than I was expecting it to be, but I'm not sure whether I would genuinely call it really good. Ooh. Okay, the choreo of this one is fucking amazing. I really like the choreo of Blue Rose, so this kind of reminded me of that, at least in that way. I like that. And this is definitely an improvement over Your Gravity. In this one, I actually feel like the company, they are from Top Media, I think it was, actually gives a shit about them and is actually putting money and effort into trying to promote them or whatever. Because with Your Gravity, it felt like very similar in style to Blue Rose, but it didn't really live up to it, both in the music video and in the song itself. This one definitely feels that it's different, it's going in a different direction. Maybe the sound of it is a little bit generic, and it's not really overall as catchy as I would have liked it to be, but there's definitely a lot of good about this song and the music video. It definitely feels like an improvement. In certain senses, in certain ways, it feels like an improvement over Your Gravity, but the sound or the song itself, maybe I liked Your Gravity a little bit more because Your Gravity was still very similar to Blue Rose, which I liked because I love Blue Rose. To this day, I still listen to it occasionally. It's that good of a song, honestly. It's a shame that two of the members of UP10TION have went solo and the company has completely removed them from the group, basically. I wish they added them in, and I'm sorry if they have added them in for this comeback because I don't know the members, so I don't know for sure. But I don't think they have because I would have heard about that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to react to it a second time, but so far I like it a decent amount. I'm still not as blown away as I was for Blue Rose, you know. So without further ado, let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. This kind of sound is what is making me feel like the song is a little generic, and it's also personally a little annoying. It feels like this is the kind of sound that groups go for when they can't really come up with anything about the song that really makes it stand out. So they're just like, let's slap a weird generic instrumental. Is it me or this song feels a little bit disco? Yeah, the chorus is definitely really cool. I like it. The chorus is definitely really enjoyable. Also, the rapping is pretty good. It's just the song itself is a little on the generic side. That's pretty much the only weak point of this, actually. Because otherwise, it's actually solid. This guy's rapping is actually really cool. I liked him a lot in Blue Rose. I mean, I liked a lot of the members in Blue Rose. But the choreo in this one is definitely really cool. I think that's my favorite part about this comeback, definitely the choreo. And maybe some of the looks and the outfits. Okay, so as I'm listening to it, it's not really a bad song, it's not boring, definitely keeps my attention, and I enjoy listening to it for the reaction. On my own, I don't really think I'm gonna listen to it, maybe occasionally, but I don't really feel like it's the kind of song that for me at least, it's gonna be an instant earworm or anything like that. As I said, it feels a little bit generic, um, and just that's pretty much it. It feels a little bit too generic, like there's not enough that makes it really iconic, for lack of a better term. It definitely feels a little bit more sophisticated compared to their last comeback, which was Your Gravity, which just felt like a lazy retread of the sound they did with Blue Rose. At least that's how it came out to me. So at least in that sense, it maybe is a little bit of an improvement, depending on how you look at it. But still, there's definitely some to be desired. For what it is, I think it's a solid comeback and solid release, and I think most people are gonna enjoy it. It's just, for me personally, there is just some things lacking, and I wish that it wasn't such a generic sound, or at least they didn't use such generic instrumentals. Because if they didn't, I would have enjoyed it more. But as it stands, I think it's a decent one, but it definitely could have been better. So because of that, personally, I'm gonna give this one an 8.3 out of 10, while objectively, I am going to give it a solid 9 out of 10, because I think it's a solid release. As I said, there's a lot to like about this. The music video is great, the choreo is amazing. That one is top-notch, honestly, if you ask me. But the song itself is a little generic and not really catchy enough. I mean, honestly, that's pretty much it. It's just the song itself isn't really as good. Some of the parts of it, like the rapping, are good, but the rest of it is just not as good. I feel like it's just not catchy enough. It feels like it's trying to be catchy, but not really quite succeeding. Maybe it's trying too hard to be catchy, I don't know. I can't really describe this feeling. It's very similar to what I felt when I reacted to The Boys a long time ago. But yeah, it's nothing I can do. Still, I enjoy this, and if there is some B-sides, I'll definitely be interested to check them out. Because who knows, sometimes there are some really cool B-sides in groups which are better than the title tracks. So I'm definitely excited to check that out, but it's probably gonna be a while until I get to that, so don't expect anything too soon. Although, if you like this video, comment and subscribe to the channel, I would definitely have more of an incentive to do it sooner, so keep that in mind. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me there, and to my Wattpad, where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you end up enjoying my stories over on Wattpad, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going and help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But still, at the end of the day, if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye! Come on and get your game.